mate.
I'm gonna eat it up.
Alrighty. Hello, Amica.
Hello, my friend.
How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
That's good. We're back at my house today.
I know. Only like 2 months later.
I know, it's been
It's
a while. How long was our hiatus?
What does hiatus mean?
Hiatus means taking a break from something. It's a very
Do you-
formal word. Do you not use the word hiatus?
No, I do not. I don't read
Have
words
you
of the
ever
day.
heard hiatus?
Have you ever seen those friends that learn a new word and they use it in every sentence?
And this is you. You're going to be now using the word hiatus.
Sorry, guys. I was on a hiatus.
I was on and it's a lovely word to use.
It is. I don't know. Taking a break from something.
It's a formal word for taking a break. It's a hiatus. It's
do.
more not even a break. Like if you take a formal break, it's called a hiatus. So if you tell someone like I'm going on a hiatus for like 2 months,
I'll use it at work and see if anyone actually knows what it means.
it is. It's a great word.
It really is a good word.
It's very cool.
But it's been long. I think we last recorded. Can't be Valentine's, can it?
It was just maybe after that because I
We
went to
didn't-
Cape Town mid-March and we didn't record.
No.
I went to
We
Cape Town about 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, but we recorded either when you got back or just before. Remember, you came to my house.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to place that, but it was before Easter.
It was.
So it has been a long time.
It's been like 2 months.
It's actually been a change of season.
I know. We're now heading into winter, or are we in autumn? I don't know. What's it?
Technically, we're in autumn. Winter is
Summer,
June.
autumn, winter, spring.
Yes. So winter is June, July, August.
Yeah. So we're in summer, autumn. Oh yeah, autumn. We're going autumn into winter.
But it still feels like winter.
I know. It's
It doesn't-
basically winter.
It's winter.
And it
Everyone's
was
getting
all of a
sick.
sudden.
It just changed like overnight.
Yeah. And you're
it's-
sick as we speak.
And literally, the thing
Which is why we're social distancing. You can't see her, but she's actually in another room right now.
we can't even see each other.
I can't stand to see her. I can't see her like this.
I was worried about her cooties. Now I'm even more
No,
worried.
in fact, we're not even in the same room. She's actually on the other side of the country.
This is extreme social distancing.
Extreme podcast.
Look, the thing is, okay, so I actually read today. So I was on Chatty. You know, he's my best friend.
Bestie for life.
Forever, for everything. And I was asking about the flu.
Okay.
So now, because Chat keeps my history,
Yes.
firstly, he's already warning me, don't train high rocks. That was like the first thing he says.
We need to get into that.
Because he already knows my high
Yes.
rocks just journey. And it's apparently this is the earliest flu season that's ever hit South Africa.
Really?
So it marked, I think they already said the 9th of May, or when did they say it started rising? Maybe even March. But they said it was the earliest that this flu season's actually taken off.
Mm.
And people are reporting that it's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Like people are suffering. The
People are
coughs.
struggling. My dad, actually, at the moment, he went for the flu vaccine now recently.
Oh, really?
And you know, the flu vaccine, you need to, like, you have feelings from the flu vaccine. You get symptomatic because your body
Yes.
starts going into hyperdrive because it starts fighting a form of the
Yes.
virus. But now my dad got the flu vaccine. His system went haywire. He actually had to go to the doctor because because he got so flu headaches, crazy.
Sick
and he's like,
from it.
well, this is what we think, but obviously after doing research, it's impossible. You can't get sick from the vaccine. So the vaccine gives you a mild form of the virus
Yes, that's what I've
without
heard.
having the other section of it. So long story short, it turns out he just picked up the flu somewhere and it's now coming to light now. But he also got tested for malaria because apparently there's malaria going around
Really?
inland. And malaria doesn't usually come in. It's more
No.
upper like Mpumalanga, Limpopo
yes,
side where, you know, you
yes.
get malaria. But they said it's made its way into Gauteng. So that's also what's going around at the moment is
That's
malaria.
scary.
Disguised as flu because it comes off as flu symptoms as well. But you can actually be hospitalized from malaria.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
quite a dangerous thing to have.
Anyway, he doesn't have malaria, so thank God. But he's just super sick.
Yeah, look, this flu I think it's a strong strand of flu.
Mm.
And a lot of it is reporting, like, especially bronchitis, like in terms of it's sitting a lot in your chest. Very
Yeah.
phlegmy.
Exactly. And I had more of a sinus thing going on about 2-3 weeks ago. So it stayed up in my sinuses and it did try to get to my chest, but it didn't. I managed to keep it
Isn't
at
that
bay.
more of like a viral infection?
It is viral because that's why I didn't even end up going to the doctor. I probably should have earlier on, but I kept it at bay so well. Like I steamed, I took the supplements, I stayed at home, I recovered, I took completely off exercise, which by the way, undervalued. would recommend.
So that's a big thing, and I struggle with that. Is not training while sick.
I know.
I struggle. I'll take one day off, and if I have to take more than one day, it starts to become a panic. And
Try
I'm starting.
2.5 weeks, which is what I did.
No, I
I
panic
know.
station.
I was panic. Because I was like, for me, it was the frustration of not getting better. I think that was every morning. Every morning you assess yourself. You're like, what's going on? How do I feel? My nose, this. You cough because you're like, oh, wake up, get this out of me. Every day I felt exactly the same. I'm like, I'm going to be like this forever. I'm going to die with the sickness.
But the mornings and the evenings are usually the worst. I don't know
know.
why. I understand the mornings from sleeping and maybe the phlegm building up in your chest.
And at night is the same. At
why?
night it's peak irritation and inflammation. You've been going the entire day, and your body, if you're gonna feel shit, it's gonna be at night, because it's where your body is sort of operating for its longest period of being awake.
Okay, so it's almost like body fatigue now because it doesn't have any more energy.
100%, yeah. But that's when you pop the pills and you go to bed and you have a lack of
That's
sleep.
why, you know what, I'm not one for going to the doctor. I think try fight it. But realizing, I mean, I was also, remember I had the sinus thing as well a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you did.
Was it before our friends weekend or was it after the friends weekend?
Just after.
Just after.
You were feeling it.
Yes, and then I got sick.
Yeah.
That was sinus. That was viral infection.
Yeah.
And I ended up having to go to the doctor, and I got cortisone because you can't treat it with antibiotics.
No, you can't. You got to just treat the symptoms and calm it, which is why I also need to go nebulize now.
Yes, I need to do something. But then there's a part of me that's like, but on the other hand, when you go to a doctor, you can get better so much quicker.
You do. But it's because they give you the treatments,
And I'm not one for antibiotics, but there is a time and a place for it.
And they'll assess, they'll be like, listen.
I don't know.
Or they'll buckle you in. They'll be like, no, you just need some link to go on ACC and you need to fight it.
Maybe it depends on the doctor. I find South African doctors, we love...
Oh, no, we love a prescription drug.
What is it? What is that? No, cortisone's a steroid. What the antibiotics... No, it's such a famous one.
It's an antibiotic, though.
Yes, but it's
Is it a Q or a C?
What is it called? That man.
It'll come to us. Wait.
I can't think of it. I can't think,
but I know exactly which
it's that one.
It's a general antibiotic.
And they give it. Like the amount of times I've had that, and doctors love to just give it out.
Yeah. It's not penicillin, but it's like a penicillin. No, it's like an antibiotic.
No, but there's a name for it.
It's not cortisone. Anyway.
It's gonna actually irritate.
It will pop up mid podcast. It'll pop up later. It'll be like,
find the Easter egg. Find the name of the antibiotic.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start googling names of antibiotics. So we overprescribe, but
to be honest, I'd rather be overprepared than underprepared, dude. So that's what I respect on that end. The problem is that it won't harm you. That's the thing. Like, it sort of kills the bacteria. It kills it actually, you know what the problem with antibiotics is, by the way, how they work is they stand to be corrected. Nobody come for me. I'm not a doctor, just disclaimer. This is not medical advice.
Full disclaimer, do not fact check what we're about to say.
100%. Anything that comes out of our mouths and on this podcast for that very reason, do not take to heart. It's not medical advice. So what the antibiotics do, the reason why they work is because they kill all the bacteria in your system.
The good and bad.
The good and the bad. That's the problem. So that's why you sort of feel shit while taking antibiotics, because it kills all bacteria, good ones and bad ones. It doesn't just kill bad bacteria. That's how it works.
Look, I mean, like you said, stand to be corrected. It makes
Which is why you get a runny stomach, by the way, on antibiotics. Because it kills your stomach bacteria.
Oh, that's why you have to take
That's why you take
probiotic.
Flora something.
Yes. I don't know that. All I know is apparently your body builds an immune to it.
Of course it
does.
So
it becomes less effective the more you use it.
100. That's why you can't use antibiotics and things for long periods of time.
Yeah,
because your body builds up a tolerance.
Yeah, but if you keep going to the doctor and they want to keep prescribing it.
Yeah. But I think there is a time and a place. And I mean, it depends. But I think if you do feel like shit and you haven't gone after 4 to 5 days and you continue to feel shit, go to the doctor. Don't leave it to 2 weeks.
That's because you can, and I think you will eventually heal yourself, especially if it's something like...
You'll be surprised. Sometimes you won't. That's the thing.
Like you said, go. And rather sooner than later, because I'm thinking now, I've been wondering, like, should I have not just gone to the doctor on Tuesday?
Maybe.
But
and now you're doing high rocks in a week, 2 weeks.
Oh, and I'm so stressed. Cause
I am a little bit stressed for you, and I'm not stressing you out, but I think you need a POA for the next few weeks, because otherwise if I'm being brutally honest now, I think buckle down, you're going to struggle.
You know what? I say this with all the love in my heart, but like,
You're
you're
going
not ready. You're
no,
not
for
ready. You're
real.
gonna die.
And I think rather deal with those emotions now earlier, because firstly, you now being off now, you're literally getting sick. I think you're not going to lose strength, you're going to lose cardio fitness.
And that's what's stressing me out. So
Yeah.
I've been increasing my running, I won't lie. I've been running more, pushing it CrossFit when I can, but this constant flu that's coming up is hindering me. And that's why I didn't go this morning, because I was like, I need to rest.
You must rest.
And yeah, I must rest. But the thing is, like, what worries me is I was actually checking the calendar this morning, and I was like, I've only got next week, full week, and then the weekend after that, I'm at
It's
High
happening.
Rocks.
You know what I think you should do? I think you should genuinely this week hunker down, don't do anything. Seriously, that's my honest opinion. Because you
Yo,
know what? If you don't do that, you're going to prolong this. You're going to keep prolonging it. Because remember, the reason why, again, not medical advice, stand to be corrected. The reason why you shouldn't exercise while you're feeling sick is because your body is now
yeah.
already trying to fight whatever bacteria or virus you've got going on in your body. So now, exercise puts your
More
body under more
strain.
stress, where your body already needs that to help your sore muscles, help recover. Your inflammation is a massive contributor, which is why exercising makes you feel worse, because it causes inflammation in your body.
Which is just and your immune system
And
is
your
already
immune
so
system is
low.
already fucked. So now your immune system's got to
Oh.
fight your anti-inflammation, your body's
Everything.
everything at once, which is why it now drags on the
And-
prolongs.
And that's why I didn't go today. Friday was a super light session, and I'm really trying to get better this weekend.
And yeah, I think what's going to be important for you is literally your recovery now for the next week.
I'm hoping that I'm gonna nebulize. I want to go get the nebulizer from my mom.
But I really would, what I can
Nebulize.
recommend is, if you do want to move around.
You're also getting sick.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Keep it away. I think what's really important for you is you can still do strength training. I
Yeah.
think, but I would recommend doing it at home. That's what I did in the last 2 weeks. Is I was doing like
A bit of
push-up stuff, a bit of
lunges.
resistance band workout, just to keep the muscles moving.
Mm.
But as soon as you start panting and the heart rate goes up, it's too much.
You feel it in the chest.
It's too much.
But that's what I'm hoping to. Honestly, I'm hoping that by Monday it's gone.
No, it won't be. Can I give you, with all my love and respect, a cough like this is not going to disappear.
No, but it's
in
coming.
3
No, but it's
days.
coming out now.
Yeah, but the cough is going to linger.
No, it's coming out. So I feel
Okay.
like we're on a mend.
Yeah,
You know, like
you will be.
It gets a lot worse before it gets a lot better.
Don't work out this week.
I'm not going to
Sorry.
work out until my chest is. Otherwise, I'm screwed for how. But the one thing I can say is we did the simulation last week Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly half.
Yeah.
Half of everything.
I did also a half once. It was tough.
And it was so tough. I think my biggest problem, and this is also something I need to account for, is fueling. I didn't fuel.
Yeah.
So I think for dinner I had like a piece of boerewors.
Oh, no. You need some carb. You need a carb. You need a pasta the night before.
I think
That's I've heard is a
something.
pasta is a good one. And the morning of, if you can have like a light oat breakfast.
Yeah.
An oats breakfast with a little bit of
Peanut butter.
peanut butter, a protein shake, fantastic, but a good time before. So a good hour or two before, so that your body can still just process it a little, but keep it light. So don't have a full portion. Have half a portion
just
oats,
a little bit.
half a teaspoon of peanut butter, bit of honey in the oats, dash of milk, just a splash of milk in there.
Yeah.
Mix that up. Now you carbo loaded to the max. Take like half a protein shake, a very light protein shake, just so that there is some in there.
But, I don't want to take something that's going to upset, because this is the one thing I haven't done, is I haven't done gut training. So you're supposed to do gut training to get your stomach used to the food.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I haven't done gut training, but I think I was thinking those Vumagels. I used those Vumagels with
Vumagels
you.
are good. Have you used them before? They irritated your stomach?
No.
Because that's a thing with energy gels, not even just specific brands, is that energy gels are high in glucose, so they can annoy the stomach if you're not used to it.
That's I had it once with
And
you.
it was fine.
It was fine.
No, then you should be fine. You would feel immediately if there is a problem.
But I'm thinking I should test it again.
Definitely. Take one before, well, don't now, because now you need to
Rest.
You're going to rest. And I really can't prioritize rest enough. And at the time when I was
Sleep,
frustrated,
yeah.
obviously I used chat as a bit of a therapist. I was like, dude, I'm not getting any better. And it's like, well, give it a 2-week mark, then you might have to go to the doctor. But I was like, but I'm improving. And then it's like, okay, well, the improvement is what matters. If you weren't improving, then 100% go to the doctor. But if there is a level of improvement where inflammation, or you don't have a headache anymore, or the cough is calming, where the lungs are calm. Those are little improvements, even though it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that they are, like you said, you start to feel like this. It starts with small things, and like maybe breathing at night when you're sleeping, you can
Yeah.
start to breathe a bit better. For me, I think I'm at this stage where I've been taking so much AC 200 and I don't know, whatever the heck I can get my hands on. I think all the phlegm is starting to come up.
yeah. But
So
you must steam and nebulize. I can't recommend nebulizing enough.
I know my
And
mom
can I
has
tell
the
you, what the problem
nebulizer.
is with you as well? You do vape, unfortunately. So your
Stop
lungs.
exposing me.
No, I'm going to expose you. If we can't be honest on this podcast, I don't know where we're going to be.
She's a vapor.
She's a vapor to the point of where it's next to her bed at night. But anyway,
to the point where she sleeps, she clutches onto it. Like it's a good luck charm.
Like exactly. And that's also why it will hit your lungs faster, because they're already compromised.
I remember once I was sick. This is not many years ago, and I was vaping. So maybe not that many years ago. I was vaping and I got sick. And I was so sick that I couldn't vape anymore. It was hurting me too much. So I actually had to go back to smoking cigarettes because smoking cigarettes was
that's the most
easy.
millennial thing I've ever heard.
And you know what? The one thing I can say is I think having smoked cigarettes and having vaped, I think vaping is way worse than smoking.
Yeah, I think it's the heat. It's the heat of the vape that starts cooking down there a little. I've heard that's a problem.
Apparently, it's more nicotine.
No, there is by the way, there's about 5 or 6 times more nicotine in the vape than there is in a cigarette.
And then at the end of the day, you
again stand to be corrected. No one come for me.
At the end of the day, it's just like you're inhaling
a glorified USB stick.
A
flavored USB. That's what I call it.
And that's what you walk around with. So
straight up.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I regret it so much, but it is so addictive. To stop vaping is so difficult.
That's why when you said you wanted to go cold turkey, I'm like, you better strap in, because you are going to have literally 3 a week of hell. Seriously.
I was thinking of doing nicotine patches.
It's not a bad one.
Just to like,
or the chewing gum, but that's expensive.
I don't know about the chewing gum, and I'm not doing Zins. I'm not replacing smoking
one
a
thing
USB
with another.
stick
Zins also
to paper.
super high in nicotine, so it's not even necessarily better. You're still addicted to nicotine.
Exactly, and you're just basically putting like this paper strip,
which also has been linked to mouth cancer.
Exactly.
So we don't want to go into that.
So now,
again, not a doctor, whatever. Show me the facts.
But no, you just replace one bad habit, so I have to break it. It's either that or I start smoking again.
No, but that's why I said wean off of it. But how do you wean off? You need to then keep it in your car, not with you, so that when you don't have it, you start learning, not the reliance. But then when you get to your car, you can have a puff. But then you can't keep it next to you in your house, because then you will just continue.
And look, being sick helped. Like when I first started to feel my chest, I think that Tuesday after CrossFit, I was like, I can't smoke. And I didn't smoke for hours because I was like, I just can't do it. My chest is in so much pain. And then I started and I'm like, no, whoa, finally I can breathe.
Yeah.
It's bad. But I have to like cut down. But I also want to you get these puffers, okay, that are not nicotine, they're not anything. It's like puffing air.
Yeah,
I don't know I don't know how they work.
Well, you get nicotine-free vapes. There's just flavor.
It's not about.
But that's better. But it's starting, because the thing is, you're combating 2 different things here. You're combating a nicotine addiction, and you're combating smoking while vaping because it's fun and it's occupying. So the nicotine is the thing that's addictive. That's what, and the flavors. So you get nicotine-free vapes so that you can at least wean yourself off the nicotine. That's step 1. Then step 2 is weaning off of the vape itself, because there's no addictive ingredient. You'll already feel it's unsatisfying because it's not giving you the little high of the nicotine.
But you see, that's my thing. But I feel like my biggest addiction now is just that habit of grabbing this to smoke it. I'm in the car and then I'm looking for it and then I just want to hold it. I think that's my...
I think we need therapy.
Where's my vape? I'm literally that stereotype of the meme of somebody who will like turn their bed. Where the fuck did you take my vape?
Yeah, like where is it?
Okay, you stand up for a sec.
Just like get up.
Just like quickly.
Can we all just, hi everybody, just give me a second. I can't find my vape.
I will make an announcement to everybody. Like, hello everyone, can we just quickly take 5 minutes?
Where is
everybody
my vape?
Look around.
It's a purple and blue vape. It's got a smiley face on it.
And God forbid, Justin there in the corner smoking and chewing on that thing. Like, my God.
Dude, give it back. I'm going to kill you.
You never fucking asked. Give it back.
Oh, so crazy.
So
there was a Oh, I wanted to tell you a story just before I forget.
Okay.
So off topic. Okay, so actually, because when I just drove your car, it reminds me of a really funny story.
Okay, tell me.
This was during uni. It was, I think, during I think it was second year, we were presenting projects or something.
Okay.
And do you remember we used to go to design school, and we used to park out the front of the school. Do you remember parking
No,
was such a nightmare?
parking was such a nightmare. Then at one point they opened up the fucking field that was like 3 kilometers
3 kilometers
away.
up
You
the
had
road.
to walk.
Yeah, and remember
Oh,
there
man.
was like, so they made, it was church parking, by the way. That's what they had to do for us. Was that field up
Was
the
a
road was a
church.
church that Inscape rented the parking from
But
them.
it was so far away.
It was cuck far. There was a guy there watching our cars, so that was an issue. And remember, you could park outside, but the
Only
risk was you had to then leave your phone number in your car window. And then if you
No,
park behind someone,
yes, and no. That evolved because remember it was only third years they were allowed to park outside.
yeah, but it evolved into that eventually.
Yes, and then it was third years, and then yes, you had to leave your number and you had to move your car. if
But
you
what
parked
a
somewhere.
nightmare that was,
Oh
because
my
people were
gosh.
mid-class and they had to call and be like, come move your car.
You need to, yeah. Then you
yeah.
have to excuse yourself to move your car, and the road was busy.
Yes.
It was a nightmare.
So anyway, I remember you parked someone in,
Okay.
and we were doing second year projects, and you were presenting. Someone called you, and you stopped mid presentation and said, "Cam, someone's calling me to move my car. Will you move my car for me?"
I'm like not surprised. Mid presentation. Sorry, ma'am. I just got to take this real quick.
Cam, just quickly go move my car. And I was like acting very cool, calm, and collected.
But like, I'm sorry, that how entitled can one person be?
No, but shame. I was happy to do it. But the funny part is I had just got my license. I didn't have a car. So firstly, I just got my license within a couple months of that. I got my license in 2017.
Okay.
We were friends now from 2017. We were in second year together.
Yes.
Anyway, so you were like, okay, would you mind moving my car? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure,
like,
easy.
whatever.
Anyway, I had internal panic because now I didn't own a car. I didn't drive regularly. And when I just started driving, I was quite a nervous driver. Because
You're like most people are. I mean, it's the first time driving, you have to get used to it.
And I scraped through my driving test. Not scraped through, but I was nervous throughout because I didn't own a car. So I didn't have general driving confidence.
Yeah.
Like every day when you just start driving, you gain the confidence. You're not so nervous. But I was peak nervous driver. And now I was trying to act cool to you because you were like, just move my car.
You don't me up because I'm asking you.
Dude, I get in. Listen, I start sweating. I now go to your car, beep, beep, get in. You sit very close to the wheel, by the way. Your legs are so short. I get in and I'm like, what the fuck? I adjust.
How do I move this car? How do I adjust this? And now also, because you need to move the car, so this person's waiting.
They are waiting. Anyway, I get in my car. I rev the shit out of your car. Like, I'm talking, this thing's going...
The full max 7.
Full max. I'm trying to learn clutch control in your car because now I was literally at the point where I learned clutch control on my driving instructor's car to pass my license.
And every car's different.
Every car's different. I drove my dad's Volvo, which was also a shit show to drive. Oh. It's like driving a tank versus now going to a little tuna can, which is yours was, which is also mine now, no shade. And I was revving the shit. I was so embarrassed, dude. And as I pulled out onto the street, now I must change from reverse into first.
Yeah, because it's obviously
and I'm all manual. Big shot. I didn't do like clutch control. I started rolling back, starting. I'm like, this is not my car. Anyway, I rev the shit, drive up. I'm sweating buckets at this point. I can at least like drive it up the road. But dude, I was so scared.
I was nervous.
I was so nervous, and I was trying to act so cool in front of you. Because
you sold it. I didn't know you were scared.
Like, no, exactly. You thought I just had my license since like high school, but I didn't because I just got my license.
Just become friends, and you were like, this girl needs to think I'm cool. And she's trusted me with her car.
And then I was like, she won't think. The first thing I thought was like, what if I bump it or someone bumps me? Because like, I'm driving your car. Anyway, I shit bricks, get there safely. You didn't know none the wiser. No, but I had an internal panic and I never drove your car again.
And now, this is now the first time.
Yeah, well, I drive your car now, and obviously I've been driving. It's like nothing. But that's what made me think of the story I have to tell you, because I've never told you this before.
You actually haven't. I can't believe you were so nervous.
I was so shit scared because I was like, I don't drive. I've just got my license.
And look, and the thing is, what made it worse is the whole situation of, because those cars we would park close to each other.
Dude, and I had to do, the reason I was revving is because a thing that always taught me, or the dude taught me, is like rather over rev. because you won't be able to stall if you're revving a bit higher, because when you take off, your car will probably screech wheels, but at least you're not going to stall.
You're doing fucking wheel spins there in the parking lot. And this little guy is like, can you just move
Can you
your
just
car?
move your car, dude? Like, fucking
Yes,
cab. So yeah, anyway, I thought that was really funny because I drove your car now, and I was like,
Yeah.
this reminds me of that time.
back when.
But now obviously I can drive, so it wasn't an issue. But I did move your car chair back, and I didn't move it forward. So sorry, you do have to fix your car chair.
No.
Yeah, I
No,
forgot to
that's
move
an
your
easy.
chair back.
I do drive really close.
You do, but you have little legs.
I know, little people legs.
Little
Little
people legs.
dwarfy legs.
Yeah.
But it's, so now, you got your license in 2017.
Yes, I did.
Don't you have to?
And then I matriculated 2015. So about 2 years after high school, I got my license.
When do you have to redeem? Because you redeem it every 5 years, 4 years.
Mhm.
So you've only redeemed it once.
Yeah, I have. It's coming up again now, 2027.
Yeah.
I need to redo it.
Next year.
Yeah.
I've done it now twice. I got my license 2025.
2015.
2020.
In matric, Soma.
In matric.
Really?
In matric, I got my license in
But
matric.
your birthday's also late in the year, so how did you do that?
August.
Yes. That's like during exams, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Priorities.
fuck no. Hell no. I failed my learners once. Did you fail your learners?
No, I refused.
I cried when I first failed my
Aw.
learners. Because, you know why I cried? Because not many people know this, but driving was honestly one of the hardest experiences that I had to really just learn a lot of confidence in.
Really?
Because the weight of like accidents and drama that's surrounding cars really gave me a lot of anxiety.
Do you think it was the idea of it from movies, or what, did your parents like imprint it on you?
No, I didn't have driving confidence. And shame, I'm not going to call my dad out, but he was that like nervous teacher driver.
Okay.
So
you
that
just
didn't
always
aid.
felt on edge.
Yeah, so when I drove, he treated it as if like I am going to bump someone. And that
Mm.
obviously that was not his intention. He was just
No.
more worried about people bumping into me.
Yeah.
My parents also always told me that they're not scared of me driving, they're scared of other people driving
Oh,
into me.
it's always like that. Like you got to
Yeah.
be like a defensive driver.
Exactly. So my dad was the dad, like when we're driving, his hand was near the
the handbrake.
the handbrake to put it up if I was going to roll back or something. But that puts a lot of pressure on me. And bless, we didn't have an easy car to learn to drive. So I actually learned to drive in my dad's Volvo S40 Turbo, which sounds also fun to drive. It's got a lot of power, but it's a very clunky, tanky car. So, and his clutch was also very heavy and spongy. It was very difficult to learn to drive in a freaking Volvo S40.
But learning to drive, period, is difficult because, like you said, you learn in your parents' car, you learn in whatever car, and then you do your driving test in a different car, and then you do it in this. It's very inconsistent. Like
Exactly.
The clutch is still to this day. If I get in someone else's car, then I still have to be like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, a manual.
See, I'm still driving a manual, so at least that's in me now. But in my dad's car, yes, it was such a mission to get clutch control. And because it's such a heavy car, it rolls back really quickly. That's something I've noticed. Oh, all cars roll back. But I feel like a car rolling back in a quid versus rolling back in a freaking BMW, the BM has a bit of a roll back to it because it's a bit of a heavier vehicle.
It is heavy.
So you've got to really be fast with the clutch, with the swapping over from the brake to the accelerator and the clutch control.
That's why you said the revving rather, I guess.
I'd rather rev a little too much and screech my
and
tires
everyone thinks you want to race.
Well, they're gonna win. So yeah, that was just really funny. I just thought it was a really funny story to tell. But yeah, the anxiety with driving, I eventually got over it. But I swear, it really still took me to the point of where I was driving to work every morning. That was eventually what brought the confidence in because I was driving every day. Even though I had my license and I bought my car during COVID. So I didn't even have to go anywhere.
Oh, shit.
Because I bought my car in 2019 or 2020 October. I was Ubering to work and back up until that point.
Jeez,
every day to the work and back, gym and back, alles, okay? And so when I eventually got my car, it was like, okay, fuck, you've got to drive every morning. Like, you've got to get that confidence in. And you actually take something like that for granted.
Yeah.
Until eventually, I swear, maybe from about 2021 onwards, so I was like, oh, I'm a confident driver. I'm not scared. I'm not worried when I'm going, like where if I can't find a parking. I'm not stressed. I'll just drive.
So, but that's kind of how it goes. The more you do something, the more confident you become.
Yes, exactly.
So in the beginning, I remember when I got my car, I got my license August. I got my car in December.
You see, I didn't have that. Even when I got my license, I didn't have a car for 2 years.
See, that does. I mean, it makes a difference. But I still remember when I had to drive because my dad got me the car off the lot. Like, I was very blessed in that regard.
Nice, yeah.
So I drove it off Toyota's grounds, and I just remember I didn't want to drive.
Yeah.
I was
No,
like,
you're
can
scared.
somebody else
Drive
drive
just
this?
out of the dealership.
No,
Yeah.
like home.
Yeah.
Can you drive it home? I'll drive it around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, no, this is your
This
car.
is your car.
You have to drive it. I
Fair.
was also so nervous because, you know, dealerships are usually in like really shitty areas.
Yeah, and they're like you usually in the showroom. You got to drive out of the showroom just off. The
I
thing
didn't do that.
Oh, okay, that's
no.
fair.
Even when I got my Suzuki now,
Yeah.
they took it out because
that's nice.
sometimes it's quite deep.
So it is a little bit dodgy.
It's deep in the dealership, man. I'm not gonna knock other cars. You man, take it out. Thank you.
They're like, ma'am, what are you doing? No, nothing. Like, ma'am, that's not your car.
No, nothing, not me.
Ma'am, you don't have the upper line model. Oh, sorry, this one's it doesn't come with it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was confused.
Ma'am, that's a Ferrari. You bought the Suzuki. Oh, sorry. They just look similar.
So same. Ma'am, that one's red. Same.
Same.
Look, but that's the thing. Like, driving has built the confidence. Now that I've switched to an automatic, I love.
I know. Divan has an automatic car, so now when I drive him around on the weekends, I'm like,
it's
woo!
amazing. Sometimes I'll literally only have my 1 foot. You know, obviously, because you only use 1 foot.
Yeah, you have.
I'll only have the 1 foot down, and the other one I'll actually hook up
I've
over
heard
me,
that. Yeah.
and I'll I don't know,
cruise.
Gangster cruise.
Damn straight. And your car's got some. Is yours a turbo model? 1.5.
I think it is.
Yeah, but I felt it. I got in. I was like, woo!
I also wouldn't trust me because I thought my previous car.
You thought a Toyota Aygo had a turbo, which is already a problem.
I was convinced that thing had turbo.
Dude, but you were convinced to the point of delusion.
I'm still convinced.
You're still convinced it's turbo, and you can't tell us otherwise.
But the thing is, it wasn't just the Toyota Aygo. It was the Toyota Aygo X Play.
Dude, but they don't make small cars like that with turbos.
You don't, but you can't prove otherwise.
Dude, I can pull up the receipts.
I still do believe there was a turbo.
And I respect that. But it was not.
This one.
It sounded like it had a turbo because our cars need to rev to shit to get anywhere. I say our cars. I have a car like you that have now. But absolutely crazy.
So, yeah. And now you do the switch and then you go automatic and then you just can't go back.
No, you'll never go back.
It's a chill. And I have cruise control.
Oh,
that is a dream.
See, but you now have a nice little weekend caravan car, which is yours basically.
Literally,
yeah,
and this is like an adventure car because it's not.
Everyone needs that.
You know, it's not quite SUV. It's not SUV,
no,
but it's a bit
of an SUV. No,
it's a bigger car.
That car is considered an SUV.
Well, compared to my little Aygo, that would fucking scrape the ground. If you
straight up.
Camera reversing and varsity scraping.
Hope she didn't hear that.
Hope she doesn't notice.
Shame.
La-di-da, la-di-da.